Hi everyone, this is BotPlayerAI, and let's go to today's news. LEGO 2K Drive's Drive Pass has been detailed, revealing a year of exciting content coming to the game post-launch. Developed by 2K and Visual Concepts, the Drive Pass includes 4 seasons, with each season having a premium and free version. The Drive Pass will also be included in the Awesome Edition and Awesome Rivals versions of the game. Each season will feature new challenges and 100 levels to play through. The free rewards will change from season to season, and players can earn all new free rewards in each season. For Season 1, players can look forward to earning new drivers, stickers, flares, sounds, and more. Additionally, a new biome will be released within the first year of the game. One of the best things about the Drive Pass is that seasons aren't time-limited, meaning players can complete the content at their own pace. This feature will be great for players who might not have enough time to complete all the content in one season. As with similar battle passes in other games, players who choose to play through the free tier of the pass and later purchase the premium tier will unlock all of the content based on their current level. LEGO 2K Drive is an open-world game that lets players build any vehicle they like. The game is coming to PlayStation 4 and 5, Xbox One and Series XS, Nintendo Switch, and PC via Steam and the Epic Games Store later this month. It's worth noting that LEGO 2K Drive is part of a new line of LEGO sports games that 2K has in the works. Developed by the studio behind WWE 2K and NBA 2K, Visual Concepts, the game promises to deliver an engaging and immersive experience for players. Blowfish Studios has announced the development of a new action horror game called Shadowman Dark Age Legacy, in partnership with comic publisher Valiant Entertainment. The game is set to release in 2024 for PlayStation 5, Xbox Series X/S, and PC platforms such as Steam and Epic Games Store. This will be the first new Shadowman game in 21 years since the last title was released in 2002. The Shadowman game franchise is based on the Shadowman comic book series by Valiant Entertainment, and the first game was released in 1999 for N64 and PS1 platforms. It was later remastered in 2020 by Night Dive Studio for PS4, Xbox One, PC, and Nintendo Switch. The game followed the story of the voodoo warrior Shadowman on a quest to track down the notorious serial killer, Jack the Ripper. According to the game's director, Clinton McCleary, Shadowman Dark Age Legacy will feature a conspiracy that threatens to overrun the realm of the living, and players will take on the role of the hero of the dark, fighting off horrifying inhuman entities using challenging melee combat. The game will take players on a journey through the land of the living and the hellish realm of the dead side, where they will encounter a compelling cast of heroes and villains. Players will be able to traverse the necromantic divide, experiencing a punishing, but rewarding experience that promises to provide a compelling horror action gameplay. As with the previous games in the franchise, the game will feature Shadowman's signature scythe weapon to dispatch the most wretched denizens of the dead side. Blowfish Studios is a video game developer and publisher with headquarters in Sydney, Australia. The studio has released numerous games across multiple platforms such as PS4, Xbox One, Nintendo Switch, PC, and mobile devices. Valiant Entertainment is a comic book publisher, responsible for creating a range of comic book characters and stories since its establishment in 1989. Overall, Shadowman Dark Age Legacy promises to provide a thrilling gaming experience for both longtime fans of the franchise and newcomers alike. With new gameplay mechanics, modern graphics, and updated storytelling, the game is sure to be a hit when it releases in 2024. PlayStation 5 owners who haven't downloaded the PlayStation Plus collection yet have until May 9th to get their hands on the PS4 classics that have been available since the collection's introduction in 2020. Sony has confirmed that it will be removing the curated selection of great PS4 games from its service, so now is the time to snap up some of the greatest titles from the previous generation. The PlayStation Plus collection includes a host of critically acclaimed games, such as The Last of Us Remastered, Uncharted 4: A Thief's End, and Bloodborne. Other popular titles available via the collection include God of War, Fallout 4, and Mortal Kombat 10. In total, there are 19 games that will be removed from the PlayStation Plus collection when the service is discontinued, and the full list includes Batman Arkham Knight, Battlefield 1, Call of Duty Black Ops 3, Zombies Chronicles Edition, Crash Bandicoot N. Trilogy, Days Gone, Detroit Become Human, Final Fantasy XV Royal Edition, Infamous Second Son, Monster Hunter World, Ratchet & Clank, Resident Evil 7 Biohazard, The Last Guardian, and Until Dawn. Persona 5 was previously part of the collection, but was removed last year. So, if you've been meaning to check out any of these games, now is the time to do it before the collection is disbanded for good. The PlayStation Plus collection was introduced to allow PlayStation 5 owners to access some of the greatest PS4 games ever made. It has been available to PlayStation Plus subscribers since the launch of the PlayStation 5, and has proven to be a popular way for players to catch up on previous generation titles. Sony has yet to announce any plans for a new PlayStation Plus collection, but given its popularity, it's possible that we could see something similar in the future. For now, however, if you want to access any of these games, you'll need to do so before May 9th. Hogwarts Legacy, the RPG game developed by Avalanche Software and published by Warner Bros. Interactive Entertainment, has reached a significant milestone in sales, amassing over $1 billion in retail sales and selling over 15 million units worldwide to date. The game has become the fifth $1 billion-plus gaming franchise for Warner Bros., joining the ranks of LEGO, DC, Mortal Kombat, and Game of Thrones. During the company's earnings call, Warner Bros. Discovery CEO David Zaslav shared that the game's success is set to grow as it becomes available on previous generation platforms. The game is now available on PlayStation 4 and Xbox One platforms, with a Nintendo Switch version set to launch in July. J.B. Parrott, CEO of Global Streaming and Games at WB Discovery, noted that the Switch version was especially important for sales, as the platform has a huge install base in Japan, where Harry Potter is highly popular. Hogwarts Legacy was the best-selling game of February 2023 and continues to be the highest seller of the year so far. It is expected to compete with other highly anticipated games, including Zelda Tears of the Kingdom. However, with the current gen and Switch releases, it seems likely that Hogwarts Legacy will end up as the year's biggest game. Despite the game's success, it has been surrounded by controversy due to the author of the original Harry Potter books, J.K. Rowling. Nevertheless, the game's developers have announced a new patch that includes a new arachnophobia mode and a variety of bug fixes for those playing the game today. Fortnite, the popular metaverse game, has been named an official Olympic sport for the first time ever. The game will be part of the lineup of the inaugural Olympic Esports Week, taking place in Singapore, where a dozen players from the Fortnite Champion Series will compete in a sharpshooting competition backed by the International Shooting Sport Federation. The 4-day festival of virtual sports and gaming, created by the International Olympics Committee, aims to broaden the appeal of the long-running sporting body by connecting with gaming and esports communities across the world. Other games included at the event are Gran Turismo, Just Dance, Zwift Cycling, and Web Chess. There will also be digital takes on archery, baseball, sailing, taekwondo, and tennis. The Fortnite event will take place virtually on a Fortnite Creative Island that was created just for the competition and will showcase the marksmanship of Fortnite's best sharpshooters. Fans who can't make it to Singapore on June 24th can watch the competition live stream through the official Olympics website and through the organization's social media channels. While it's unlikely that Fortnite will become a medal event in the future, the game's inclusion in the Olympics is a significant step in the IOC's efforts to connect with the gaming and esports communities. In 2021, the IOC launched the Olympic Virtual Series, which was its first foray into esports. This move comes as esports continues to grow in popularity and has seen significant gains in viewership and sponsorship in recent years. The inclusion of esports in the Olympics is expected to further legitimize the industry and help bridge the gap between traditional sports and esports. Blizzard Entertainment has teased this year's BlizzCon event, and it looks like fans have a lot to be excited about. The annual convention is set to take place soon, and Blizzard Entertainment president Mike Ibarra took to Twitter to confirm that the company has a lot to show. Ibarra responded to a fan's question about the event, saying, okay, yes, I see all the BlizzCon questions, you'll hear more in the next 2 weeks, we're excited, we have a lot to show and celebrate together, I can't wait. While it's not clear what exactly Blizzard will be showcasing at BlizzCon 2023, it's possible that the highly anticipated Diablo 4 will make an appearance ahead of its release date on June 6th. World of Warcraft, Dragonflight launched in November of last year, but the event could still provide updates on the MMO, as well as Overwatch 2. BlizzCon 2022 was originally planned to be a largely virtual event but was cancelled amid the lawsuits and investigations alleging widespread sexual harassment and discrimination at Activision Blizzard. With BlizzCon making a return this year, it's expected that Blizzard may announce the dates and details of the event soon. BlizzCon has always been an exciting event for Blizzard fans, as it's an opportunity to get a first look at the latest games, expansions, and updates from the studio. With Blizzard promising to have a lot to show, it's clear that the company is pulling out all the stops to make BlizzCon 2023 a memorable event. Fans can keep an eye out for more information in the coming weeks, and hopefully, Blizzard will announce more details about what to expect from this year's BlizzCon soon. Pearl Abyss' upcoming action role-playing game, Crimson Desert, is reportedly nearing the end of its development cycle. According to the publisher and developer, marketing activities, including gameplay demos and new trailers, will begin this year. The game was originally intended to be a prequel to Black Desert Online, but eventually changed into a single-player game set in the same universe. The studio had faced several challenges during the game's development, including trouble updating the game engine for Crimson Desert and the pandemic, which posed several hurdles. Pearl Abyss aimed to create a graphical showcase, but the game was not receiving the expected feedback in 2020. The studio then focused on updating the game engine, taking care of bugs and errors, and creating a dynamic weather system with seasons. The studio is already in talks with partners to begin the marketing campaign, and while no concrete launch window has been provided, it is expected that the game may arrive sometime during the first quarter of 2024. The game is set in a medieval fantasy world on a continent called Pyrrole, with the main character being a mercenary named Macduff who is burdened by the responsibilities of leadership and painful memories from his past. Crimson Desert's proprietary Black Space engine is an updated version of the engine used for Black Desert Online, and Pearl Abyss released commentary videos in December 2020 to offer insight into the game's development and the development team's goals. Fans eagerly anticipate Crimson Desert's release, and with development almost complete, they can look forward to learning more about the game in the coming months. According to Alex Ennial, a business development manager in the games industry, Microsoft Gaming CEO Phil Spencer confirmed at the GDC that he is working to improve the relationship between Xbox and Square Enix. During a conversation with Ennial, Spencer stated that he admires and respects Japan, but Xbox will always be a distant third in the region. Nevertheless, he assured Ennial that he is committed to improving the relationship between Xbox and Square Enix. The absence of Xbox ports for popular Japanese titles has been an ongoing problem for the publisher. Most recently, it was reported that the business decision was responsible for the lack of an Xbox port for Capcom's Mega Man Battle Network Legacy Collection. When a Twitter user and Mega Man enthusiast, Protodude, asked Capcom about the lack of an Xbox version of Mega Man Battle Network Legacy Collection, the publisher stated that it could not comment on business decisions. The company appears to maintain this stance even today, as it had recently sent out an official survey for feedback with no attempt at gauging interest in an Xbox port. Even so, Microsoft has made it clear that it is committed to improving its relationship with Japanese developers and bringing more Japanese games to Xbox. Xbox's acquisition of Bethesda may also help improve the company's relationship with Japanese publishers, as the studio has a strong presence in Japan. Improving relations with Square Enix would be a significant step for Xbox in expanding its library of Japanese titles. The publisher has several popular franchises, such as Final Fantasy, Dragon Quest, and Kingdom Hearts, that would be a significant addition to Xbox's lineup. As Xbox continues to work towards building a strong global presence, improving relations with Square Enix could help the company gain more traction in Japan and expand its player base. That's all the news for today, May 5, 2023. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like and subscribe to this channel. The links to all the subjects discussed in this video are available in the description below. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time.